So whatever you do, you can do. But if you are doing in the right way, if you are skillful in the right way, you can be satisfied. If you are not doing seriously, you may not be satisfied. I'm satisfied with my teaching, with my way of doing good deeds, with the Power Center. I'm not complete. The Power Center is not complete, but compared with other
तो आता रहता हूँ। मैं आपको पहली बार देख रहा हूँ। कहाँ से हो?
पहली बार नहीं, दूसरी बार हूँ मैं यहाँ पे।
अच्छा, कहाँ से हो आप?
So back to that
वो नेपाल से। मैं यूट्यूबर हूँ, मैं लाइव हूँ
if
अभी।
you have a chance to just study, meditate and teach meditation only, but not to study the tradition, so what would you do at that time? Because like now, my family advised me also spend the basic time, like 3 per year, to study the basic things before I can continue to practice meditation or to learn about that. So it's not that just follow the tradition, but also it's the basic thing for me.
Because of not learning Buddhist literature, I I was teaching one after another. I I teach in the monastery every morning, and then I will go arms round, and then I was invited for lunch. At the lunch house, I will teach meditation. In holidays like Saturday, Sunday, I was invited nearly the whole day, for especially for teaching meditation, for guided meditation. That's why I'm becoming more and more busy by teaching meditation. In this way, I can fulfill the need of the people and meditator more and more. Only by my own experience of doing like this, I came to understand this is really needed for the meditator and society. Because if I am not teaching meditation, I cannot understand. I will understand like the old people are. We need to learn Buddhist literature. Buddhist literature is the basis. I know more and more about the secret of the people, including meditation master. Because I myself is meditation master. That's why I know very well about me and also about the others. So if you also got the chance to practice meditation and to teach, to share, practicing and sharing and teaching together here in the Bawa Center, you got the chance, not in other place. Besides, you can follow the tradition of Vietnamese in Vietnam. So you must choose by yourself. If you want to make right decision and practice, you must learn. Now you are learning. You must learn a lot, more learning before we do something. But learning only is not complete. You must learn by practice also.
Thank you, Sarah. And Sarah, uh, yeah, Sarah mentioned about the one who seriously practice meditation will be fulfilled and be satisfied. So how we can consider one who is serious or who is not, because the definition is something can be understood differently. So can you help to explain me about that point? Who the one who is considered that seriously practicing or not? How we can know that?
If you are studying like the student, if you are studying like the other student, you are just uh, learning traditionally. That is not enough. If you want to be an outstanding student, you must work hard more than the normal people. Very simple. Most of the people are just followers. So they will follow the tradition. They will go to school like the other. They will study lesson like the other student. That is not enough. That is tradition. So when you go to Goenka Center, you must practice according to the timetable. But for me, I try to practice more. 8 hours continuously, 10 days, not only 1 day, 10 days continuously. Long time, not limit. In traditionally, they are not allowed for every meditator to practice sitting meditation for 8 hours continuously. But I have to make myself. I have to make my timetable for myself. This is practicing beyond the limit. I'm not obeying the tradition. I'm not rejecting the tradition. I follow the tradition. That's why I go to the retreat. Besides, I work hard. I work overtime. Selita, you can also share your experience, your understanding, or your view. You have. But you should understand whether you follow tradition or uh, you are doing beyond tradition, you are really difficult to get success. Besides, but if you are easy to be satisfied yourself.
You're so cute.
If you are, the problem is,
I'm getting, I'm
when
just
I
seeing
started practicing meditation, I met
in my
with
comment,
many
I'm getting.
senior
You are so
meditators.
cute. I
They
love
already
your person.
practiced
I'm
for
not
10
replying to
years,
you.
20
Yeah.
years, 30 years, but they are not much satisfied. They need to ask questions. They, they are not understanding. They are not satisfied with their own understanding. They want to know more. They want to practice more. That's why the question, what is was asked often. How to meditate? They are meditating, but they are not satisfied. They may not understand why, but I understand. I'm not asking to anyone what is meditation, how to meditate. I will not ask to anyone because I have no problems with meditation. I have no problem with meditation like that. That's why no problem for me. But most of the meditators have problem. They know how to meditate, but they are not satisfied with their knowledge. They are also practicing meditation. They can practice meditation, but they are not satisfied with their practice. That's why they are asking the question. If you are staying in the power center, if you follow me, if you are not working very hard, you will not get success for sure. Nothing is easy if we are working seriously. So she was asking to learn Vietnamese tradition, to learn Buddhist literature, and to be a Vietnamese monk, Vietnamese nun, or bhikkhuni, Vietnamese tradition. But if she follow the tradition, it will take 2 years, 3 years. But what I understand is, whatever you choose, it will never end, for sure. If you choose the tradition, you must follow the tradition. If you cannot detach, if you follow my way, you must follow. And until you get success, it will take time. Cannot say for sure for most of the people. If you are very clever, you can understand quickly, and then you may be free not to follow me. So what is your view?
I learned a lot from you, and from my point of view now, I can see that I cannot get rid of tradition, Vietnamese tradition out of me. I cannot deny it. I can not deny who I am or where I come from or what I have learned. I cannot deny all of those things. However, if I let all of those things stop me to open my mind and learn a new things, then it would be a sin to me, to myself. And I can see from you that you can get along with so many traditions. And I myself experience so many traditions in Vietnam, so many, not just in the Sangha of Myanmar, but also in the Sangha of Vietnam and with so many Sanghas in Vietnam. So I question myself that how can I do it? Because to do it, you have to stay till with the core values of Buddhism. Because the traditions is just the layers outside. It's not the core values of Buddhism. So whatever traditions we follow, if we keep the core value of Buddhism and we follow what Buddha teaches us before, then we can stay in any traditions. We can learn anything and practice any methods without no limits. And to me, the core values is um, the three truths that Buddha teaches us. We call it in Vietnam is Tam Pháp Ẩn. It means three elements that identify the teaching. Is one is the impermanent nature, and the third one is the truth of dukkha, the truth of suffering. The teaching or the practice or the path is Buddhism or not. So to whatever the methods, whatever tradition, no matter what, if it follow three elements, we call it tam pháp ấn in Vietnamese. It means three things identify Buddhism. So if we can keep that that three elements, if we can keep that core value, then we can feel free and practice with no limit. So it's what I understand and it's my experience. So to me, I totally dedicate to your teaching, and I'm still a beginner, and I will still keep my tradition with me, but also it was a part of me, and I can use it. I don't need to deny it, I don't need to reject it, but I still can use it as a part of me and use it as a nature of mind, of myself. As you say, like, we don't deny or reject the idea of self. I use my traditions and I to all kind of wisdom or all kind of knowledge or all kind of Dharma teaching that you're teaching us, and to me I totally dedicate to your teaching. What I want to share.
Have you learned Buddhist literature? Have you learned Buddhist literature in the past?
Yes, yes, I do learn, but just the basic, I think.
But you have to learn Mahayana tradition. How long? How many years?